welcome back to Movies on the Brain. I'm Jason, and today we're diving into the heartfelt and inspiring world of Courageous. Directed by Alex Kendrick and starring Alex Kendrick himself, along with Ken Bevel, Kevin Downes, and Ben Davies. This 2011 drama tackles themes of faith, family, and fatherhood. Prepare yourselves for a spoiler-filled review as we explore the powerful stories and messages woven throughout this film. So gather your loved ones and let's get ready to take a look at Courageous. How did Courageous do in the box office? Well, Courageous opened in theaters on September 30th, 2011 with a budget of $2 million. In its 17-week theatrical run, it earned a gross of $35.7 million. Its opening weekend saw it earn $11.2 million, ending the weekend at number 5 in the box office, only behind Dolphin Tale, Moneyball, the 3D release of The Lion King, and 50/50, numbers 1 through 4, respectively. Its final week saw it only earn $51,476, finishing its theatrical run at number 52 in the box office. Now let's take a look at the cast and other roles they've done. Alex Kendrick as Adam Mitchell. Alex Kendrick has also been Jay Austen in Flywheel, Grant Taylor in Facing the Giants, and John Harrison in Overcome. Ken Bevel as Nathan Hayes. Ken Bevel has also been Michael Simmons in Fireproof and has currently unknown role in the movie The Forge. Kevin Downes as Shane Fuller. Kevin Downes has also been Singleton in I Can Only Imagine, Kevin and Nine's Mom's Night Out, and Henry in 3. Ben Davies as David Thompson. Ben Davies has also been Coach Myers in Overcomer, Nathan Ballard in I'm Not Ashamed, and Aaron Chase in Uncommon. Renee Jewell as Victoria Mitchell. Renee Jewell has also been Jackie Ward in Facing the Giants. Eleanor Brown as Kayla Hayes. Eleanor Brown has also been Lola Mae Tyson in Timbertown, Mama Snooze in Summer of '67, and Tamara in the TV show Stay. Taylor Hutchinson as Jade Hayes. This has been Taylor Hutchinson's only role so far. Robert Amaya as Javier Martinez. Robert Amaya has also been Pastor Bill in The Pursuit of Freedom, Rex, Rex Marshall in Champion, and Sebastian in Game Changer. Rusty Martin as Dylan Mitchell. Rusty Martin has also been Christopher Matheson in Chasing Grace, Robert Anderson in Princess Cut, and Germanicus in Polycarp. Angelina Nelson as Carmen Martinez. Angelina Nelson has also been Detective Avery in Virtuous and Miss Davis in Because of Garcia. Lauren Etchell as Emily Mitchell. This has been Laura Etchell's only role. Donald Howes as Derek Freeman. This has been Donald Howes' only role as well. Tony T.C. Stallings as TJ. Tony Stallings has also been Cecil in No Vacancy, Tony Jordan in War Room, and Pastor Williams in Riding Faith. Rusty Martin Sr. as Mr. Tyson. Rusty Martin Sr. has also been Deacon Banks in Destiny Road, Chaplain Baker in The Remaining, and Dr. Stevens in Acquitted by Faith. Ed Litton as Pastor Rogers. Ed Litton has only had one other role, and it was the Dean of Students in I Still Believe. Now let's take a look at the plot. When his truck is stolen in a gas station, Nathan Hayes chases it and manages to reclaim the truck, but the criminal gets away. Though he is injured, he crawls back to his truck and sees that his little boy in the back is okay. When the police arrive, sheriff's deputies Adam Mitchell and Shane Fuller meet Hayes, discovering that he is a new deputy, having recently moved to Albany, Georgia. The personal lives of these officers are observed. Mitchell adores his 9-year-old daughter Emily, but is distant from his 15-year-old son Dylan because he doesn't share his son's interests in 5K runs. Hayes never knew his biological father, instead treating a neighbor as his father, even giving him a Father's Day card annually, who would risk his life to save his 3 children. However, his teenage daughter Jade resents him because because he has a strict policy about dating and won't let her go out with her love interest, Derek. Fuller is divorced, as were his parents, and has joint custody of a son. David Thompson is young and single. Javier Martinez is an immigrant struggling to provide for his family after being laid off when a construction company went over budget. While job hunting, he walks down an alley to ask God what he wants him to do. Mitchell, thinking he is a different Javier recommended to him by a friend, calls him over to help with backyard projects and construction. After paying him for the job, Mitchell recommends him to a new full-time job where he is hired. One day, Emily is killed by a drunk driver, devastating Mitchell and his family. Following his daughter's death, Mitchell reads about fatherhood in the Bible. He decides he must be a better father and crafts a detailed resolution to honor God in every aspect of his family. Mitchell, Hayes, Fuller, Thompson, and Martinez join him in his resolution at a formal ceremony conducted by Hayes' neighborhood mentor, the man he thinks of as a father. As a result of this resolution, Mitchell and Fuller mend their relationships with their sons, Hayes with his daughter, and he also visits the grave of his biological father, whom he never met, and forgives him. Thompson reveals he'd fathered a child in college and deserted the mother after she refused to have an abortion. He writes to the mother and seeks to mend their relationship and see his child after seeing that abandoned kids contribute to crimes on the streets and does not want that to burden on her. Martinez's manager offers him a promotion on the condition that he falsify inventory documents. After being given a day to think about it, Martinez refuses, maintaining that it would be wrong. Impressed, his boss promotes him and raises his pay, revealing that the condition had been a test of Javier's integrity, with Javier being the only individual to pass after many others have been tested. Mitchell discovers that Fuller has been stealing drugs from police evidence to resell on the streets for money. Mitchell decides he must honor his resolution and report the corruption. He sets up a sting leading to Fuller's arrest and imprisonment. Fuller explains his motives that he was doing it for his son, feeling that his yearly pay wasn't enough to provide for him. Mitchell visits Fuller in jail, where Fuller admits to his mistakes and asks Mitchell to look after his son. During a minor traffic stop, Hayes and Thompson unknowingly confront the armed leader of a gang they had been repeatedly encountering. One of the gang members is Derek, who stops the gang leader from shooting Hayes with a shotgun. An intense firefight, Deputy Hayes asks Derek what he is doing with the gang, and the latter responds with that he had no one else that cared about him. At a Father's Day church service, the men present the resolution, and Mitchell urges the fathers in the congregation to be a godly influence on their family. Mitchell runs in a 5K race with both his and Fuller's sons. Hayes begins to teach and mentor Derek in prison, and Thompson meets his daughter for the first time. Honestly, and here are my thoughts. I think other than Facing the Giants, Courageous might be my favorite of the Kendrick Brothers movies. It's one of those movies that by the end of it, if you haven't already been, over you'll be crying when it's over. Ken Bevel, he steals the show in every scene he is in. Same with Robert Amaya. And honestly, I really do enjoy it. And the music is phenomenal. I remember hearing the song Courageous for the very first time, for hearing the song Courageous for the first time, and then hearing it again live when I saw Casting Crowns in concert. And I tell you what, that song fits perfectly for this movie. Now let me tell you some of the fun facts and trivia I found out about this movie. While filming at the dark house where Adam and Shane search for the suspects, there was a real gang nearby who got used to them being there, thinking they were only actors. But there were a few real officers with them who carried out a real arrest during a drug deal while filming was going on. While filming the arrest early in the film, the actors who played the gangsters were actually sharing their faith with local people in between takes, including the two that passed by on bikes while they're driving to the house. The taser gun used in the arrest was real. It wasn't fully charged, so it wouldn't hurt anyone. But while filming, it actually recoiled and shot Shane Fuller, Kevin Downs, not the gangster. He then fell down and cut his hand on a brick. The scene that Adam Mitchell is watching TV with his daughter on his lap is from the house fire in Fireproof. This big speech Adam gives at the end was read to the same audience about 12 times in a row to get it right. The scene where Adam and Dylan are running together and stop to talk was not originally planned. It was something that they came up with on the spot, shot quickly on one take during a break from filming other scenes. The slingshot move that Adam uses to fling Nathan out of the car to catch the suspect is a move that some officers really do use, while others have never heard of. The man playing Javier's boss in the third factory is the real life father of the young man playing Dylan Mitchell. Also, the boy playing Shane's son is Alex Kendrick's real son. The building where they test and torture Derek to accept him as a member was over 100 years old. It has since been abandoned and was torn down right after filming. Nearly all of the film actors were not actually professionally trained actors, but instead local churchgoers hired from the same church Alex Kendrick attends, making their feature film debut here. The first scene filmed for the movie was Javier in the thread factory when the other employees talked to him. Poster for Facing the Giants can be seen in Dylan's room when Adam comes in and tells him about running in the 5K race. And that's our deep dive into the heartfelt world of Courageous. Thanks for tuning in to Movies on the Brain. If you enjoyed this spoiler-filled review, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more movie reviews and discussions on your favorite films. Got thoughts on this powerful drama? Drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. Also, stay tuned because I will eventually be covering the other Kendrick Brother movies, including Flywheel, Facing the Giants, Fireproof, War Room, and Overcomer. Until next time, I'm Jason reminding you to stay inspired and keep your brain buzzing with movies. See you in the next video.